Hi. So, why are people afraid to dream big? Why don't people want giant things in their life? They want them, but they kind of keep them on the lowdown, right? They don't want to talk about them. A lot of it is because they are afraid it won't happen. And they're afraid it'll be disappointing. And they're afraid, oh, well, you see the other shoe just dropped. If it's this good here, something bad is going to happen. And this is how they live. And you may know people like that. You may be like that. And the key is that, we don't want to keep living like this, because what happens is instead of living big, we start to shrink. I mean, our world gets smaller when we think like that, because now we're living in fear. We have all those limiting beliefs coming up saying, you can't do it anyway, where are you going to get the money, how ridiculous of you to try. All that terrible stuff comes up and we believe it. So what we need to do is start to think about it as if we were our future self. Because our future self, the future self that can have anything, our future self does not have limiting beliefs. Forget that. Our future self does not fear. Our future self is sure of what it wants. It knows it, it claims it, it owns it, and it lives in a different neighborhood, okay? So we need to think about that new neighborhood we want to live in. We want to think about having it, doing it, being it. It could be a career, it could be a job change, it could be building your business, it could be a trip you want to take, it could be a relationship you want to have. It doesn't matter. You want to start thinking about it as what would your future self do, have, be. And you have to get yourself into that neighborhood and start thinking about it that way. That is how we change. That's how we grow. That's how we expand. That's how we start to live big. And forget about the fact that it's not going to happen. It's going to happen. The minute you say something you want, you've already put it out there. It exists. But you have to pull it in to your reality by taking some steps. So you can't just want it. You can't just say, okay, great, I want that trip, I want that career, whatever it is. Then that's good. And you have to claim it. You have to believe it. You have to have no doubt about it, that is yours. You deserve it. You are meant to have it. You're just meant to have it. And then step 2 is you take actions. Okay, how do I get that? What do I do? Who do I talk to? What do I research? How do I go about this? Don't be crazy about it. Just know that you are a participant in it. You need to take steps to it. Now, I remember that. I always go back to this because it's always good to have evidence of this in your life. And I'll bet you have some evidence. So when Bob and I were going to get married, this is a long time ago, we weren't sure where to get married. We were living in Seattle, but I'm from New York, he's from Chicago, and we weren't going to get married in Seattle. And we just weren't sure what to do, where to go. And all of a sudden, it came to me because I had been there, I knew it. I lived in New York, and I used to go there, not often, but enough. And it was the Rainbow Room. The Rainbow Room in New York at the time at Rockefeller Center was kind of incredible. It had the main room had a huge dance floor that revolved, 2 orchestras. I mean, it was just like the Manhattan thing. And I said Rainbow Room. And the minute I said Rainbow Room, and of course they have suites where you get married, and the minute I said it, I knew. There was no doubt. There was no maybe, do we have the money? I wanted it so much that there was no doubt at all. But then I had to take the step. How to call them? Was it available? Was it at all affordable? How can we work it out? But the minute you do that, you start to have your dreams come true. Don't be afraid to talk about them. Don't be afraid to say, this is what I want. I own it. I claim it. And guess what? We were married at the Rainbow Room in one of their suites, and it was lovely, and it was fine, and it didn't cost anything that weddings cost today. It was great. Don't hold yourself back from living big. Believe that you can have it. Believe it's possible for you. That's the first step. Believe it's possible. Want it, do it, claim it, own it. But then you do have to take steps to reel it in to your reality. Hi, I'm Sheila. I'm an empowerment coach. If any of this is resonating and you want to delve into it a little bit more, reach out for a free strategy call. I love helping people lead with confidence, and that's what this is. It's building your confidence to believe in yourself, to know that you're worthy of everything you want, and know that you can have it. There's a process, and we can do it. Let's go.